Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to be doing a video on how to replace the blower motor on a 2006 Pontiac G6. This is also the same procedure for, I believe, the Saturn Aura and definitely the Chevy Malibu. There may be some other cars. There are a lot of sister cars, but it's very simple. But let's get to it. All right, so this is a very simple task. Probably take only about 30 minutes. You have to unfortunately cut the blower motor out, but it's not anything that we can't do. So you want to start with taking this like cover off. It just pry at it. Comes right out. And just let that dangle there. Here is the blower motor right here. As we can see, there are no screws for it, so we'll have to stick a razor and cut all the way around here. I got away with it before with just cutting most of it and banging on it like that and then forcing it out. Worked well for me, but let's get to it. First, I'm gonna start with taking this clip out, which I actually already did. So it just plugs in right there. Just unplug that and then I'll go get my razor. All right, so did grab a variety of cutting things. I have a few flathead screwdrivers. I have box cutter and I have this razor here that folds out. So let's see how well this goes. Just set that there. And I'm gonna get started with the box cutter. So let's see. All right, so I just wedged it in there, and now just gonna pull around. All right, so I did break a piece of plastic there, but that's completely fine. Broke another piece of plastic. Thank you, GM, for the terrible engineering. Why would you design something to be like this? I'm gonna just pull this little wire harness out of here. Just pop right out. Get that out of the way. All right, back to it. I'm gonna work at this side a little bit more. Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot more room. There we go. The hard part is done. Getting this out. Now, the new one, I believe it comes with screws. See, it has holes for it, so you don't have to weld it back in or anything crazy. Let me close this box cutter before I cut myself later. So we'll just put that up in there and then I'll get my drill and we can screw that back in. All right, so I have everything ready. I have everything I need to finish this job. These little screws, they're a 7mm. I'm gonna be using this ratchet to put those in. They are not self-tapping, which they don't really need to be because it's just plastic. So you will have to put a little force in, but nothing too extreme. And I believe there are, what, 5 screws? Yeah, 5. So let's get to it. The only thing you want to make sure of when putting this back in is that you orient it the right way. You obviously don't want the plug to face the wrong way. Oh, look at that. I'm sorry, we actually have holes here that these will go into. So why it wasn't built like that from the factory, who knows? But the fact that the holes are already there makes things a lot easier for us. So we're gonna face this way because it comes with a harness this time. So I'm actually just gonna hand feed a couple of these in. Just use the ratchet to get that in there. Just a little bit, just to get it up in there. Number 3. Number 4, which is kind of hard to see back here, at least with where I'm sitting at. Let me try right here instead. And number 5. Now, at this time around, we can just tighten them all up. That's tight there. That's tight there. That's tight. I think this is the last one. All right, that's done. And now we can just connect this harness here, plug it in there. Maybe turn a key and then turn it on and make sure it works. Yep, that's good. This cover. All right, now we can just put this cover back on here. You want to put this clip back in this hole down here. I wouldn't say you really have to, but you want it to be right. That's what you have to do. And after that, we're all done here. All right, that's in there. This part here, this little box slides in the side right here. So you just want to slide that in first and then put the clips back in. And there we have it. And that is how you change a blower motor for an 06 Pontiac G6 and Saturn Aura and Chevy Malibu. I'll put all the years that apply in the description. Thanks for watching.